Hi, I don't know about you, but when I talk to about Superman with my friends, specifically Superman New 52 comics with my friends, they tend to have a very negative reaction to the whole idea of the version of the character and the comics themselves. And I'm assuming that it's because it kind of got off to a rocky start, at least with Superman comics, not necessarily Action Comics. But I thought that in order to help out and to show them that there are really fun stories that came from the New 52 Superman comics, I decided to share three of what I think are some of the best stories that came out for for Superman. And I'll get to those in a second. Hi, my name is Luis Escobar. I'm a storyboard artist on the Simpsons television show. I've been working on the show for over 20 years, and I really, really like Superman. And I decided to just read through most of the Superman stories, the New 52 Superman stories. And at first, I was kind of a little bit iffy about it because, you know, the New 52 Superman was very brash. But then when you find out why that is and how he's different and how the history changed, then it starts making more sense and you start enjoying it. So my first recommendation for that, actually, the thing that really started to really sell me on this new version of Superman is Grant Morrison's run on Action Comics. Now, Grant Morrison's run on Action Comics is 3 entire volumes. So it starts with this one, and then it goes into this one, and goes into this one. And the thing is that these 3 volumes of Grant Morrison's run are fantastic because all 3 of them make one full story. What ends up happening is by the time you get to this, it comes around full circle to the very beginning of this. It actually does feel like it's all part of one whole. So I highly, highly recommend it. There's one of my favorite stories in here is a story that is just about Superman and the Legion of Superheroes. And it's a one and done, one shot story, and it is really good. And yet it also, like I said, it ties into this giant meta story that all comes full circle by the time you're done reading the entire series. So I highly recommend Grant Morrison's Action Comics run, starting with the volume 1, 2, and 3. The volume 1 is Action Comics number 1, and it just goes on until he finishes off his run, and it's really good. My second recommendation is the one that came a little bit later on, and that is Superman Unchained, written by Scott Snyder, drawn by Jim Lee, and it's really fun, and it has a character named Wraith in it that's actually stronger than Superman. He's kind of like a Superman proxy, a mirror of him, and it's a commentary on what makes Superman Superman. But it's a lot of fun. Yeah, Superman really does get his butt handed to him in a lot of ways. In this story, it's fun. It's very, very good. And of course, you know, Scott Snyder, he's known for writing Batman, and Jim Lee, he's just, you know, he's Jim Lee. He's like a big famous dude, but it's a lot of fun. I didn't think I'd like it all that much. I started getting the individual comics, but it was too slow for me. And then when I started reading it like this is the better way to read it. It's a slow build, and eventually comes to a nice climactic conclusion. It's a lot of fun. The third recommendation I don't have a copy of because I have it digitally. I got it through Comixology, but it's just come out as a compilation. It's now in a trade, and it's called the Superman: The Men of Tomorrow, written by Geoff Johns and drawn by John Romita Jr. It's very similar, actually, to Superman Unchained, but it also has a mirrored character to Superman, somebody who is as strong as Superman. But it is much deeper, and it really humanizes Superman a lot. I really enjoyed that one. It's one of the best Superman stories that I've read in a while, and it takes Superman a little bit back to the way he was before the New 52. He's still brash, but there's something about him that's a little bit more empathetic, and I think it really works really well. So I highly recommend. Those are the three story arcs that I highly recommend. Is Grant Morrison's full Action Comics run, Superman Unchained by Scott Snyder and Jim Lee, and Superman The Men of Tomorrow by Geoff Johns and John Romita Jr. So if you get those are like the peak of what the New 52 Superman really excelled at, where it really shined. The other storylines are a little bit more hit and miss, but I highly recommend those storylines for Superman if you really want to read the best that came out from the New 52 run. All right, so what's your favorite run, the New 52? Let me know, and it'd be great. If you want to have direct links to everything that I recommended, you can go to the link that's right here below. And if you like this and you want to support me, you can go to my Patreon campaign, which is going to have there's a link right here. So you could just see these two links and you can just go to them. The blog will have all the links again to all the books, and there is a link to my Patreon there too. Okay, well, thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.